Alright everyone, good afternoon for this class.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Not fine.
Is this the first class you attend?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, it's a very long day, right? After this weekend, maybe. Do you guys still remember the previous material we studied? How is it? Okay, so today we're gonna talk about psycholinguistics and linguistic aspects of language. Does anyone know what psycholinguistic is or linguistic stuff? Anyone wants to answer? Okay, I'm going to show you the definition. So, psycholinguistic is the study of how our brain processes the language, while the linguistic is the thing that linguistic is the various features or the system that of language that influence how we acquire the language and process and use by the speakers. As for psycholinguistic, it is focused on the brain, the way our brain works to process the language, especially the mental and cognitive process in learning SLA. And it's seen errors as the natural part of learning instead of the failure step. Okay? So there are the main process of psycholinguistics. There are transfer, originalization, and fossilization. Does anyone know the difference between the third of this? Maybe just a little bit that you can differentiate. No? Take a guess.
Maybe this in transfer similar like translating. Is that right?
Oh, you mean like you try to translate it with your first language then to the second language, right? Okay, it's kinda simple. The way you describe the process of transfer. So it is like in Indonesian language where we say dia sangat menyukai musik. Bisa kita bertransfernya dengan berkata, it's occurred to be she very likes music. So while the correct form is supposed to be she likes music very much, not she very likes music. Did you get it?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So the next is overgeneralization. It's when we are applying one rule to every case. Like you guys know this one case where the past tense, like ed, form in the end of the word, like I go to school or I walk. It's from the I walk. So our brain processes that it's supposed to be the E sound in the end. While the reality is it's not always correct to use E. It's supposed to be You know this? What is supposed to be? I go to school. Five forms. Yeah. Great. I appreciate the way you guys can see the mistakes in here. Seems like all of you have good understanding, and you guys are not entirely a blank paper. You guys are really experiencing something like this too, right? Before. The next is fossilization. It's when the language learning steps stop progressing. For the example is, you know, sometimes it is wrong. You realize that it just you keep constantly making mistakes. Like the example, he go. When you say in the present time, it's supposed to be he goes, not he go. Okay, next. Next is linguistic aspects. So, linguistic aspect is focused more on the system, the structure of the sentence. And these, in the language base, it can be, and in the language, it shows patterns in pronunciation, grammar, and meaning. Next, this is the areas of linguistic analysis. So, like here, in phonology, you can see when you pronounce the word like the th sound, like think. I think it's supposed to be I think, but some people mispronounce it like I sing. It's the example of the errors in phonology. In here, the example is 3. It's the number, and the other is 3. 3 is plan. You guys know it, right? And there is morphology. Morphology itself is like the example in the end of the word, like the S or ES sound. It's egos instead of ego. And there are also syntax. And the syntax is the structure of to be. When in a modern language, sometimes we forgot the translate and it will to be sound, and it will to be structure like I am happy. And the last is the semantics. Semantics is like the word meaning, like the verb arrows, like it should be I word, not I word. Okay, the next is the connection between these two aspects of psycholinguistics and linguistics. So, does anybody can conclude what is the connection between these two actually? From the definition we learned before, maybe anyone want to say the connection? Come on, maybe Arsha? Yes, please.
The connection. I think connection with psycholinguistic and linguistic is related to each other, because in psycholinguistic it's the learner developing their grammars, and the linguistics it's how them to correct their mistakes. So it's really good with each other. Right?
So what Ersha has said is correct. It's the way that these two cannot be separated too, right? Because psycholinguistic and linguistic aspects work together. They work in line with each other. While the psycholinguistic is studying more about the brain works to process the language, and the linguistic is the structure or the systems. And then I think I would like to give you all some discussion. So there's this task I will share. So I will divide you guys into two groups. So would you guys like to make your own groups for yourself, or should I read it for you? Okay. You guys may discuss in 10 minutes.
Miss, I want to ask a question. What should we do in the worksheet?
So, you guys must analyze this word or this sentence, like this example, the sentence 1, whether the language errors or and in the try to categorizing whether there is a linguistic aspect, what it is, and the psycholinguistic process, what it is. That's it. I'll send you the materials on our group, and I hope you guys can try to discuss with each other and make the answer based on the discussion. Okay, your time will be it can be 2 sentences per group. Yes. So my brother is more taller than me. Come on, guys. So, do you guys get the answers? Oh. Yes. Let's go. Anyone who want to answer?
Miss, so we are from group 1. We are going to answer number 1, number 2.
Alright.
And number 1 will be delivered by Aisha, and number 2 will be delivered by Akina.
Great.
Okay, so number 1 is done by copy. So for the linguistic aspect, the error is in the syntax. subject verb agreement, so it should be he doesn't like coffee instead of he does like coffee. In the psycholinguistic process, it's a transfer, our transfer, because the learner applies a simplified or allied influence rule by using don't for all subjects.
Great. Question answer is totally correct. Since it's the pronouns he, it's supposed to be doesn't. It doesn't like coffee. Next, Akila.
Okay, for the sentence 2, for the linguistic aspect, the error is on the morphology,
Yes.
on the verb tense. It should be when, not go, because the tense is past. For the linguistic process, it is error on the transfer. Maybe the learner may know the past tense from go. Wait, the learner may know the past tense from when fails to reply it quickly during real-time speech, reverting to the best form due to processing or memory limitations.
Alright, great. Good answer, yeah. Another explanation. Since it's a past tense, it will be the go. Since go is the present. Okay, next is the second group, I guess. Okay, yes, good morning. We're from group 2, and my friend is Asha. So we're gonna continue our discussion about sentence 3. My brother, can you give your voice louder, please? Oh yeah. So we're going to explain about our discussion from sentence 3. My brother is more taller than me. So from linguistic aspect, it could be syntax or morphology. And from psycholinguistic process, it could be overgeneralization because the learner overgeneralized the comparative structure by combining both more and suffix. Applying two rules at once as part of the development in the language. Yes, because explains this right. Since they're already taller, it wasn't supposed to be end with more. Yeah. And it would just add another ineffective word. Yes. Okay. And what about sentence 4?
There the sentences can be combined. So for the linguistic aspect itself is semantics. This is explain ideal main use. And for the psycholinguistic process is elements transfer. So the sentence translates directly from various language where open to life may be acceptable. And the lexical semantic system adds L1 expression onto L2 incorrect.
Yes, correct, Rasha. Okay, now that I assume you guys all already understand the materials today, I would also like to add the bonus question next to how works. And don't forget to send it by Thursday when we have another session. Okay? I think we can call it a day. Thank you for joining our class today. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon.